Hey. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, come on in. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Tiara, hey. Eddie. Evangelist. Faith. Hey. How's everybody doing? Let me turn this down. Okay, so let me explain before we start. Normally I can't see the screen because Boom is there. Unfortunately, hey Treasure. Let me go ahead and post this number so we can get this started. We started. Give me a second. All right. Producer. 515-604 9752. Extension 317 295. Okay, we almost there. We almost there. Lord, look at it. Hey, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Come on in. 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 How is everybody doing? Come on in. Come on in. Unfortunately, hey, Cheyenne. Unfortunately, Boom is not here today, so I'm having to work it by myself. It's just me and the producer. We started at 7 o'clock because we were trying to give people time. I'm going to wait till it get up to a certain number before I do my introduction. Treasure, call in so you can help me keep up with the Hey, Flame. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'm missing two numbers. Once I get into two numbers, I'll do my introduction. There it is. Let me pause this. From drag queens to many of things and everything in between. From politics to young men. Oh, you know what I mean. Welcome north, south, east, and west. What's popping on the book? At its best, I'm your host, Tamisha Iman, and I'm glad you're my special guest. Now, holla at me, I know you know me, and show me love through those emojis. Then sit back and enjoy the show because who knows where it's gonna go. It's live, baby. It's live. Okay. How is everyone doing? I'm ready. I'm ready for this show. Tyra, call in so you can assist me with these guests. If you're NBU related, NBU, call in, guys. Call in because I need you on the line so it won't be just me talking. If you are a former NBU out there, call in. I need you on the line. I need you to actually assist me with this show. Call in, call in. I don't even care if you don't share it. Talk to me. Talk to me. What's going on? Hey, Johnny. I see everybody here. Okay, yeah, Tyra, call in, baby. I need your help. Any other formers out there, call in. We finna get some straightening today. And we won't be on here long. We only have what? We have still 1 hour. Call in. Call in. Try to read some of these comments. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Is the music too loud? Let me know if the music is too loud. My sister called right on in. Tyra, is that you?
That is me.
How are you?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Okay, we about to get this show started, girl. We about to get this show started. So, are you attending this year?
I am.
You are. Okay, cool. Do you know any of the contestants competing?
I know a few.
Can we get an accurate number? We need to know. This is.
I don't have a.
No,
I don't have an accurate.
No. I know you
I
don't. I know you don't, baby. I know you don't. I'm saying the people out there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, if you're a contestant, call in. Call in. Hello, Tiara. How are you? Keep in mind, guys, I have to. That's kind of far away, so I can't get to that. So I'm trying to operate it from my phone. Are you enjoying the pageant? I'm sure y'all know who this is. I don't know. Did she win presentation this year? I'm not sure. Are you able to see the Tyra? Are you?
Oh yeah, that's Sheila. Yeah.
She did win this year. She won presentation this year.
I think she did.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Okay, so before we get started, I hope you guys saw earlier. I did invite Naisha, Ron, Cheryl, and Craig to the show. Nothing messy, everything positive. I just wanted to actually, being that I was addressing MBU, and it is still one of the best black pageants we have out there, I wanted to bring them on so they can actually talk to you guys, because I know it's coming up in, what is the actual date, Tyra? I'm sorry. I know it's at the end of the month, but I don't know the actual date.
Yeah, October 27th.
Yeah, October 27th.
Through the 29th.
Unfortunately, are they here? Are they in the room? Have you seen anybody, Tyra? I know they.
No,
okay.
Not yet.
Okay. I'm looking.
Antoine, and Alphonse?
They on?
I see them. I don't know if they're.
Well,
still
if
there.
you see them, why they not calling in? I need the formers to call in. We're just having a conversation.
Are you coming back this year?
I'm still on the ban list. They banned me in 2000.
What?
They banned me in 2012.
Oh.
So I'm still on the ban list. I'm still the creator. I'm just on the ban list.
Okay.
No, but it's no hard feelings, none whatsoever. It's all love. Trust me, I'm not even in that place where I used to be, as you can tell.
Amen.
How about
Amen.
that? So it's all good.
Amen.
I mean, that's why I really wanted them to come on, because I actually wanted to have a conversation with them. And I wanted them to actually have a conversation with the community, because it's rare that you actually have a conversation with a public conversation with either one of those four. So I wanted to bring them on just to show to the people that they are approachable, for one, and they can, we can speculate on what goes on behind the scene all we want. They are the actual leaders of that system, so I wanted to bring them on so they could actually clear the air and let everybody know what's going on. Like I stated, it's coming up at the end of the month. There's a lot of people in a lot of different states that are interested in what's going on and want to know. So instead of speculating, I wanted to bring them in. So, guys, you're more than welcome to call in. You're more than welcome to call in. This is the audience participation. We only have an hour, though.
Yeah.
I don't know, girl. Did Tasia win? I don't know who won. You say you think this was 2011.
I think somebody just said Tatiana won.
Oh, okay. Please help me keep up with these things, because I can't talk and try to keep up with these comments at the same time. And y'all, I'm sorry. I do go back after the show and I watch all I review all of the comments and I try to react with
Now
you guys.
Miss Grant just looked like Miss Grant just joined.
Okay, granddaughter, call in. And any of the contestants, keep in mind, no one is calling in. I don't know what, now, if I was my alter ego, y'all would call in with no problem. I don't know why y'all are afraid of Tamisha. I don't know why. I know why, but you don't have to worry. It's okay. So call in.
Why?
Cause, good, I got my head in my mouth. She used to be very ruthless in the day. She was very
What? I never met the rude. I never met the rude Tamisha.
You know why? Because you and I have never had a problem. Never, ever, ever. It's just the people that had situations with me, I react just like any other human does, and it goes from there. Just to be honest, But it's okay. I owe no apology. I'm not apologizing for a damn thing. So please let's not get that twisted. I'm not apologizing for it. I am who I am, and I'm going to be who I'm going to be.
That's it.
So,
You either accept it or you don't.
how about that? How about that? So, actually, I really wanted to actually build the hype because, this platform that I've created, I haven't witnessed before in our community. Now, not to say that it's not out there, but I'm saying as far as the pageant realm, I haven't seen anything like this, where you can interact for an hour with people in the community about one particular topic. Somebody came in. I don't know who you are. Who's in it? Hey, granddaughter. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Can y'all hear? Y'all have to let me know if y'all can hear. If I need to adjust something, I will. Just let me know if you can hear so we can have this conversation.
Oh, I can hear loud and clear.
Yeah.
AyGTV.COM.
Hi, Nisha.
Kale.
It's almost your time.
It is.
How has your rain been?
I have had a phenomenal year. I really had a phenomenal year. I just don't know what else to say. I mean, it's getting really close. It's too close for me. I'm not ready to give up my title yet at all, but I have to do what I have to do. But I have had a phenomenal year. I've met so many people this year that has been absolutely amazing. Like, it's been the best thing for me. It's just the people I met throughout this year. The universe has allowed me to meet some great people, and I'll never forget that.
Yeah, and you've been a phenomenal queen. So that helps. That helps.
You know the best thing about being NBU, though, being honest, is being a former.
It is.
That's the best thing about being NBU.
It's easier.
You say it's easier?
It's easier.
It's easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most definitely.
I don't know. You know what? Everybody always say that, but I look at it. It's a little bit intimidating to become a former because, you go to other pageants and it's just an expectation and a level that the rules are held to when it comes to other places, and when they're out in the public, that's a little bit intimidating because it's almost like you're not allowed to make a mistake at all when you're a ruler or when you're a former ruler and you go somewhere else to compete or you're out there or whatever you do. It's just a little bit intimidating. I mean, I guess it's different when you're reigning, because it's expected, but it's like, once you surpass, once you step down and you're a former, it's almost elevated, because once you show up somewhere else, they're expecting the absolute best of you and nothing less, so I don't know, that's a little tough.
But I mean, I think that's the grooming part of it. I think that's the grooming part of it. But as you have gone on and become a ruler, that process of being that perfect person or always being cropped, you've learned throughout that year. Yeah. By all the scrutiny and all the the craziness that happens as you are reigning, it kind of shapes you and hardens you and molds you to become a great former and go on to be a great queen for somebody else.
That's true. Very true. Very true.
That's what I take from it.
I'm just listening, guys. Hopefully Raquel will call in. I see she just came into the room because I can't get Alphonse to call in. Can I get at least, I know the girls are powerful, but the guys are important as well. So I really love, I would love for the guys to call in. This is a conversation. I guarantee you it won't be anything negative in this room. Antoine, you can call in as well. It's not about anything negative. I mean, what else can we say about Universe? Nothing is going to change. You get what I'm saying? So we are where we are. It's best to deal with it and move forward. So nothing is going to change. It's an excellent system.
It is.
But
dysfunctional at times.
Of
but
course.
That's life.
Yeah, that's life. It is dysfunctional. But it's no more dysfunctional than any other system that's out there. So
that's correct.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix my hair, y'all. I didn't know if Miss Sophia was going to come on, but she was not fixing to make this wig come off today. So I said, you know what? Stop that. Let me relax this hair. Something that I ain't got to worry about. I can shake it around. No, Miss Sophia, you won't get me today. So, Kale, call in. Who was that? I'm sorry. Who was that?
Antoine Steele.
Come on, Steele.
Antoine.
Hey,
hey, how you doing?
Antoine. Antoine.
Hello.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said I had to immediately call in after you said the girls were powerful and you needed guys to call in.
Yeah, because you know the guys never call in. And this is the thing that this is the problem that I have with our males in the industry. Individually, they stand out, but collectively, we can't get on the same page for anything. So I know a lot of you guys are watching and you haven't came in. If you don't want to come in, that's fine. Call, because the community is here, and today's topic is about the contestants. But before you become rulers, you are contestants. But I want people to hear from the rulers. So
Right.
if you are out there, I can get 50 people on this phone line. I sure can. I need to show the community why it is a treat to be MBU. That's my point.
Yes, definitely.
Antoine,
It is the street.
Antoine, let me ask you this: how was your reign as MBU? I know you've been a lot of things, and you are phenomenal. You can't take that away. But I explained to everybody, being MBU, even when I was, my year was horrible. But at the end of the day, it was amazing to be a former.
Mm-hmm.
So how was
the great thing about my reign was I had the experience to be with Randy. So for a lot of the people who does not know Randy, who didn't get the chance to know Randy, if you reigned under him, it was just it made the experience. It could make it either easy for you or hard for you, depending on you. And the good thing because I wanted to really be Mr. MBU, he challenged me in so many ways that it made my reign exceptionally well.
The one thing I can say that I hate that the new babies didn't get to was to experience Randy. When Randy and I created Black Universe, he never changed regardless of what transpired. He loved his kings and queens. He did. And he let the world know. He didn't just let them know. He let the world know that those were my kings and my queens. And that's right. The one thing that I hate that the latter generation did not get to experience, because it didn't. Randy made you feel like you were the only person in the world. Regardless of what other system was out there, you could have been hard, but he's gonna ride with you.
Yep.
And he always had activities for the family. That's the one thing that he will always do. He will always try to put in play some type of activity for the family. And I think that's the thing that really has left MBU.
Another good thing was I had an amazing queen too. Of course, Alexis. That because MBU was my first national title, I didn't know the ropes. And of course, if anybody know Alexis, if you just have a listening ear, she will show you the ropes. And that was, I couldn't ask for another queen, because she showed me what it was, how to be a king, which helped me with my continental, reign. So,
that's amazing.
I couldn't ask for a better queen.
Yeah, you can. I tell everybody, Alexis is one of the baddest girls walking. To actually see where she came from and who she developed into, amazing. She's an amazing, beautiful spirit. Yeah. She's an amazing, beautiful spirit, and she's a talent in this this industry that no one can match. Sorry, and we all great at what we do. You know what I'm saying? We are, but Alexis goes hard.
What I try to, especially the contestants that are, up and coming now, I said this through my continental reign. If you can graduate from the MBU school, I wholeheartedly believe you can graduate from any school out there.
Amen.
Because for you, I tell people, but I'm even a performer, outside of, I do it professionally. People look at, say for instance, at the Apollo. When you go to Apollo, either you got it, you don't, they're going to laugh you off the stage.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like MBU, they might not laugh you off the stage, but you're going to know whether you're right or whether you're okay, And if you can get past that, like this new thing with the girls and the guys have to do their own makeup. That is just so powerful because it makes you strong when you go somewhere else.
It does.
And you don't have to have a makeup artist, or you can stand out in your own clothes. You know, like when I went to Mr. Continental, I made it a point that I was not going to be the traditional black and white formal wear. You know, and that's because I was so true to who I was. I was like, you know what? Listen, I'm going to make them buy me. So there were a couple of years that I did do the black and white, but that's because I got scared and I started listening to everybody else. But then the year I won, I did everything I wanted to do. And that's because of my roots. I said, you know what? I'm going back to my roots. This is what I started with, and this is what I'm going to make you buy. And, you know, I won.
You know, this school, this is like a 4-year college in 1 year. Being MBU, it has so many
Just
different.
4?
Yeah, huh?
Just 4?
Really, reason why I say that because
No, I guess.
It's like medical. It's like going to college and then going to medical school.
I'm saying like
I had to go to medical school.
at the end of your reign.
Soon you're ready to see.
At the end of your reign, like you stated, at the end of your reign, you're ready for the world. You're ready to take on whatever pageant comes your way. You're ready. So that's what I meant. It's like 1 year, and Yesha, y'all had it good. You know, I'm fortunate you didn't have a lot of prelims like what a lot of us had in the past. But it was a lot. It was a lot. Those prelims, you can't repeat nothing.
And see when they got that when they got Facebook and all that.
Yeah, I didn't have a Facebook account. Also, with us, it didn't matter if you had Facebook because it was going to be one of them in the audience. Either Randy, Craig, Ron. It was going to be somebody was going to be in the audience, so you couldn't still get away with it, even though they didn't have the Facebook like that.
Mm-hmm.
You still couldn't get away with it.
Yeah, but you know that Facebook, it puts a stamp on it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
puts that-
It
it
puts
puts
the icing on
that-
the cake.
Yes. So, yeah.
Okay, so I really wish I could get some contestants to call in because, you know, for a long time, people don't understand. The MBU formers is like, and I don't want to use clique, but it's like a graduation ceremony when they are there. You don't understand that the year is so hectic to where when it comes to the pageant, you really want to enjoy the pageant. As fellow entertainers, you're rooting for your favorite. You get what I'm saying? You don't try to. You want to root for everybody, but you're still rooting for your favorite because MBU is a journey. People don't understand. I think Aja is the only one that won on her first round, if I'm not mistaken.
And me.
Oh.
and Ramaya and Paris.
Well, you know, Paris didn't have a choice because it was back in 2012.
Yes.
But and I do apologize for that. No. Okay, so it's you. What guys? Has it been any guys to win on their first round?
Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron.
Is that the only one?
That I'm familiar with. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what's that Continental guy? What's his name? Damn. Oh my God.
I know he's talking. Ray Sean.
Yeah, he won his first year.
Okay, let's just say that. Let's use that as an example. Now, for a lot of us, it took a couple times. It did take a couple times to win, but like it took you 7. I don't know how many it took me. I don't know. You know, my mouth back then was no punk. I was running out of anger, honey. But
I will tell you, every year I went higher.
Exactly.
I will tell you that.
Exactly. It taught you. You know, I'm looking at the tape now, and to look at Tarico and Amandis and to see their growth as entertainers today. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just amazing. Raquel, you really acting funny. She up here typing. Stop out there typing and calling in.
She said she's getting ready for work, and she can't call in.
Okay. I was finna say. I know she's not shady. The one former that always got my back so far right now is Raquel, I have to say.
Well, you know, it's funny that you bring that up, got your back. You know, I was listening to that, and I had to think about my own family, my blood family. You know, we as family, we're all not going to get along.
That's
you know,
true.
there are some, I mean, excuse my French, but there are some people, there are some farmers that I don't see eye to eye with. Of course, they don't know it, but I
Really?
absolutely, absolutely. You know, but that's me. You know, but I know how to smile and move on. Different from Tamisha, you know, but still, we're still family. And I don't get along with my blood family, all of them. You know, but I still love them as family. But I keep them at arm's length.
Yeah.
And I still love them, and I still will push them. And if it comes to a point where I need to tap them on the shoulder and talk to them, believe me, I do have that on the inside of me that I would. I'm just, you know.
But that's how family works. You know, families these days are very dysfunctional. But that doesn't mean there's not family there. There's no love there. There's no unity there. It's still unity, but there's a dysfunction. And that's okay. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's going to do everything the right way. There are going to be mistakes and bumps down the road. And as a family, we learn to get around those things. That's the brilliant thing about going through things and having people as family to show you, okay, well, look, we're going through this, but let's try to work our way through it. You have to go through something. You have to have a testimony.
Because for me to, like what you said to me the other day, you was pointing out, you know, all of the girls that was coming down, how they were, just how they looked, how they did in presentation. I have been to a lot of pageants, but I will say most people come to see Universe formers because it's like the formers get the pageant going off, and it makes other contestants in the audience that were maybe didn't want to do it that year, it makes them want to do it in the future because of what they see from the formers. They don't have to know the inside of what's going on with the formers, but because of the foundation and what we present, it makes them want to be that. And you know, I get proud when I see that, you know, because like I said, you know, if you graduate from this school, I mean, you can go down the line from all of you all of the girls and all of the guys. It's like, it really makes me proud to say that I am a former Mr. Black Universe. And you know, I don't know the history. I have heard you say about you and Brandy, but however it started, I am glad that you all started because I came from Mr. All-American. And when I came in the pageant, a lot of people was like, oh, he'll never win. He's too whitewashed or he's too GQ. You know, of course, that type of stuff for me go in one ear and out the other. I'm a Capricorn, and I'm totally opposite. Me and other people don't know me and Alexis' birthday or day after each other. And if you know about if you know one thing about a Capricorn, just try to tell us what we can't do.
Yeah.
And we will show you that. I mean, I don't have to show that to people unless it's something that I really, really want.
But it feels good when you can, huh?
Oh yeah, I know that. Exactly. You know, but especially going through that Black Universe school, because like Tamisha just said, there are some that want some other ones to win. You know, I had to look at that. I got tired of dealing with the Al Bonses and the Alma Lines and the Tobies and the Andres. I was with them. You know, I was with them. And I said, damn, I never had that many people in my corner. But I said, you know what? I'm going to win. I don't care what they say. I'm going to win. You know? But that's okay. It makes you stronger if you're not. Well, I already have thick skin. But if you don't have thick skin,
you will be broken.
Your people, right? If you just get with your people and you have them push you and you keep going, you can win. You know, I'm not going to try to throw no shouts out, but I am going to shout out my daughter, Tiana.
No, you're not gonna do no shouts out. You just said.
I am going to shout out.
You just said you was not gonna do no shout. So
but no, I'm just saying. You know, I'm so proud of her because she was back in the day. She was first one up the Silky. You know,
I was glad to see her come back. I was glad that she decided to come back. That was beautiful.
Yeah, so now she's more excited than I am. she had to pull me in because I was like, are you sure you want to do this? I'm like, it's different, but she like, hey, most of the girls that she was with have graduated already. Emily, Sherry, Kyla, Santi, Giselle, all of them have graduated. And she's like, oh no, I need to come back because all my girls have graduated.
Yeah.
And that's what I love to see. Don't be afraid, guys and girls who are out there. Get you some people who believe in you and who's going to push you. Matter of fact, no, you push yourself first.
Exactly. I was about to say that. I was about to say, first of all, you got to start with self. That's number one. You have to, whatever you're doing, you have to start with believing in yourself. I hate when people say, I'm doing a pageant, I just want to make the top 12. I just want to be, if I get first runner, why not shoot for the winner? Who prepares to be first runner-up?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before in my life. I've never decided that I want to do a pageant to be top 12. It's always about going for the prize.
Right. Believe it or not, that prelim night that a lot of the former judges, they, or I should say we can sense if you're ready or not.
Right.
We can sense it. You may have on the best garment, but your whole demeanor would tell me that, that garment is wearing you versus you wearing the garment.
So what are the expectations? Let me ask you this, because I wanted to actually, what I'm tired of, and I'm just being honest. Since I've come back, I see nothing has really changed. We wait till the pageant to be over so we can tear down the contestants, the owners, the formers, everybody that was in the pageant, the building, anything. Because, we gravitate toward the negativity. But the reason why I wanted to open up this conversation is because, like I stated, we haven't had a platform like this, and we have contestants out there that right now are getting ready to compete. And as a former, we've had the privilege of being able to relax. It's never a relaxing moment in this competition when you're in it. Never. Am I right? It's never
never. You're right. Never.
So instead of making the mistakes that most people make, and then you want to come to the formers and say, what do I need to do? This is why I wanted to do this show. So the formers, I'm sorry, not the formers, but the contestants that are competing, you have a direct line publicly with the formers that want to actually, the people that are here want to be here for one. That's number one.
Right.
So if they are willing to actually have a conversation with you guys, then take advantage of it. I don't want to have, because I'm going to do the show after the pageant anyway, but I don't want to have the, I don't want to have the drama show. And that's why I wanted Craig and Naisha and everybody to come on, because at the end of the day, regardless of where I stand with this entity, I still respect this entity, and it's not, like you said, it's a dysfunctional family, but I respect it because when it was created for the masses,
for love.
Exactly.
It was created for purpose. It had a purpose.
Exactly. So therefore,
and that purpose is definitely still needed.
And if you can't get the information that you need right here, then where you gonna get it from? Because your girlfriends lie to you. I'm sorry. A lot of y'all got girlfriends that's horrible. Let me just put it out there. They really horrible. They use you to get to the pageant.
I'm not gonna say that they're horrible.
They're horrible.
Sometimes you have to be real. Some friends don't like to hear the truth, and I can't speak and say they're horrible because
they're horrible.
I just think that some people don't know how to address people with the truth and give it to them, not cruelly and rudely, but give it to them in a way that they're able to receive it. Sometimes people sometimes feel they have to be rude, or I'm being brutally honest is always rude. You have to be rude or say, oh, that was ugly. No, but find a way to address them where it can be some positivity, where they can receive the message and maybe take heed to what you're saying. Because if you come to me talking about, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that, because that negativity I don't need. If you got something positive and the way you're distributing it to me positively, I can receive that. But don't come to me with that sideways stuff, because we'll have a problem.
Okay, so let me do this. Go ahead, Antoine. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I totally understand, but it's one of those things where, okay, I'm prime example. our brother who's gone away, Joe Jackson. He was just like a dad to me. But the thing is, I did not like one thing that Joe, baby, he could not step to you. He just didn't have it in him to step to you nice. He knew. He didn't have it in him to step to me nice.
Listen, that jacket was ugly.
Don't side with me. I'm grown, so you don't talk to me that type of way. But I got by myself. I'm like, you know what, Antoine? You know what? That was not right. Look at that picture. That was not right. You got. But it don't make. There are some of us in there, right? Me and you, Eddie. There are some of us that will, you could step to us and we'll talk to you. We may pacify you just a little, but there are some of them that you do not want to step to because if you step to them, they're gonna give it to you raw. And
But I mean, but that's when you have to pick and choose your battles.
Amen.
You have to pick and choose your battles.
Hold on, guys. Somebody just came in the room. 404-707.
Don't read my number out. It's Chia.
Oh.
That's it.
Better yet. Look. First of all, Jill, you done came at me wrong, so I'm gonna say 404-707. How you doing, Jill?
I'm doing great. I'm glad to talk to you.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Well, before I ask you this question, I want to state this. It is very important that you know that Universe is different from any other pageant. Universe, I don't know if y'all still do this, Tyra, I'm not sure. But Universe have certain points you have to hit, and you can't stray from that. So you're not just doing a regular pageant. You have to hit these particular points. And
they did that with me. They did that. I know when I won, and I know probably the previous years before when I won, there were points. I don't know afterwards because I've seen a lot of girls not always hit their points and.
Well, I know it used to be. I mean, that was a very important thing back in the day when I was actually going. So I didn't, like I stated, I didn't know if that was still because I've been looking at some tapes, and when you stray from the formula, then you actually set yourself up. So it's best to know what are Universe points that you must hit when you take that stage. That is what this conversation is about. I'm trying to prepare y'all so because your girlfriend's not gonna do you right. So. Jill, I want to ask you one question. Has Universe groomed you in any shape, form, or fashion?
Absolutely. This is my 5th year doing the pageant, and I think, even though I hate it, but preliminary night, which when you have to do yourself, that's where I go now. I mean, I usually don't even need a helper. Final night, I really don't need a helper. Baby, I can do my dress up by myself. I can put my wig on by myself. That came from Universe. Before I was competing in Universe, I had to have 10 helpers. All my friends was around, putting on my stockings, fastening my shoes, and all of that me learning how to do that came from me competing in Universe. And I think that, although I hate, it's stressful when you got to do yourself in the pageant.
Oh, I'm so glad I had to do that. I'm glad that was before me.
It's definitely stressful, but over the years, after you do it and you get to the point where you don't even need a helper. All you need to do is just reach that area that you can't reach.
Well, the purpose of that is that you can't take a helper on the road with you when you're reigning. You can't take a makeup artist and a hairstylist when you're reigning. So Universe is teaching you. Says who?
Yeah, I'm just joking.
Retire.
No, I do understand what Jill said, because maybe she got it like that. Hey, if you could...
No, Tyra said that. Tyra said that. I said that.
Okay, all right.
But what Tyra is not saying is that rule was created after Tyra reigned.
No. It wasn't. See, that's not true. That's the myth people think it was, but it wasn't. It was created the day I was at registration for when I competed. They said next year it's going to be different. This was at registration when I competed.
So is that if I'm not mistaken, that means it took place after your reign, right?
It took place after my reign, but it was already in effect. It was going into effect already. They already displayed that when I was competing.
Who was before you?
Silky.
Oh well, it couldn't be Silky. It had to be. It had to come from somebody they made mad.
I don't know, but
No, I think seriously, I do believe that it was just like they really wanted to make sure that okay, because I talked to Raquel about it. She was just talking about like back in the day, when you all would do the shows, her and the girls were just, they were back there as having fun. Everybody didn't have a makeup artist or hairstylist. It was like all the girls were helping each other, like, hey girls, get this up, or do something like that. That's just like, why don't we go back to that?
Kel said the rule came from her. I didn't know it came from her.
Yeah. I do know she brought it up first.
Oh, okay. Well, she need to correct me then, because if I'm not mistaken.
well, you're mistaken, darling.
No. I knew it had. I was still correct because it took place after Tower's reign. So I was not wrong.
It took place after, but it was already going into effect. It didn't happen because of me, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, but I was still right, Tyler. You gonna give me I was still right. It took place after you. I get what you were saying. It wasn't your fault. I get that. I get.
Contrary to what people believe, they think that it was. So I just have to clear that up for the record. And for the record, I can do myself. I was doing myself a very long time before I even did Universe.
Oh.
For the record.
Oh. See, I didn't mean it like that. Look, this is a very positive show. Get out of here with that negativity.
That's positive. That's positive.
I know. I'm just messing with you. Okay, Kate.
No, but I had a lot of people ask me that question. That was because of you. No, it wasn't. But it's okay.
No, I just knew it took place after your reign. So,
I'm not mad because I can afford to have a person to come over to me.
See, I can't. I'm broke. Can you send me some money?
Oh, okay.
Since you can afford, can you send? Because I have to give. Look, I'm struggling over here. You see this makeup? This makeup ain't right at all. I got on, and my hair's a mess. Can you send me a coin? How about that?
That ain't no mess. I need that hair.
So, Jill.
Yes, ma'am.
Question. And, I hate that Jill is the only one on the line because the one thing about the black community, at the end of the day, we all are still friends, regardless of what competition we are in. So the thing that I'm trying to do with this show and this platform right now is
to make a lot of these girls probably trying to get ready to Tamisha. They don't want to be. Some girls want to be in secret.
Well, those are girls that's coming back.
Some girls want to be. See, Jill is bold.
That's my point. At the end of the day, you don't get the conversation that you need the truth. That's why the formers are here. Someone else just came in. I don't know who just came in.
I stopped my face.
She stopped her work attire to come in and call it. Hello, Raquel.
So, Kel.
I'm out of town, and I have a booking. I'm in D.C. tonight, so I'm working at Ziegfeld. So that's why I stopped my face.
Put your plug in there, Rocky.
Okay.
Girl, look, Kel, you done pissed somebody off. They didn't call from 904. Who is that 904?
Tony.
Hey, Miss Tony.
Hi, Tony. Hey.
Miss Tony, you competing?
Yes, I am.
Okay. How about that? I didn't know.
Wow.
I didn't know.
4 years alone.
How many?
4. This will be my 4th year.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So, Jill, what year is this for you?
This will be my 5th year.
Your 5th?
Yes, ma'am.
And Tony 4th. Tony.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a while, and Raquel can answer this because y'all always, how y'all can answer this because y'all always work the back. How is the atmosphere in the back? I'm talking to the people in the audience that's watching now, so they'll know. Backstage preliminary night. How is that? Is it nerve-wracking?
Information. That's secret information.
I have not had any issues ever for the whole 4 years that I've ran. I have not had any issues at all. Only issue I ever had was Raquel enforcing that makeup rule. She definitely enforces it. That's yes, I have. And which wasn't bad. She was just ensuring that it was carried out. Other than that, I have not had any issues at all.
Can I share where that came about so I can make sure everybody's clear? So it's not just a formality thing or politics or anything that somebody's trying to do to keep somebody from being in the winner's seat. The reason why that rule was enforced and it was brought to the table is because Antoine tapped on it lightly. When I came out with the Racine Scotts and the Tommy Rawsons back in the days, and I was doing in Texas, and a lot of the girls did themselves, as we did in pageants, because we didn't have the luxury of having the makeup artist. We didn't have the luxury of having makeup artists and hairstylists and stuff like that, because back then they would only let the competitors be in the competitive room with wherever the girls were getting dressed, because they wanted to make sure that the people's stuff was secure. And so I want to say back in the day, and this is just across the board, there were sometimes people would take things and sabotage people's things. So that was something that girls learned in the profession early on from people who were in the art form, to just make sure that they knew how to do themselves. And that's one of the things that I was always taught by Amazing Grace and Naomi Sims and a few other people, Donna Day back in the day, who, are from Texas and stuff like that. And so we thought that it was best because I was seeing, and it was an issue that some of the pageantry across the board was seeing, is that you were finding people who were beautiful the night of the contest, but they could not fully bring that on-stage persona together themselves. It was a collaboration of the Tamishas, the Tyras, the Raquels, the Parises, the Ajas, and all that. Okay, well, can you make yourself who you say you are? Not a collaboration of everybody else. And that's where that rule came from. And so I basically went to...
Did that rule come from me?
No, I'm
just messing.
Okay. Well, no, I want people to understand and take it seriously, because somebody who's coming up, they may not really understand that, Tyra. And so my whole point in saying that is that we were getting and seeing some people who could not, who felt like they had to be dependent on other people.
Correct.
So you get people who come in and say, well, I'm waiting on my music, or I'm waiting on my hairdresser, or I'm waiting on my clothes, or I'm waiting on, you're not ready to reign, darling. Because you should already knew when you filled out that application, you stepped through the door that you were ready to reign. And so my motto has been, as well as some of the others, you're already the national king or queen. You're already the national king or queen when you are already walking as if you are in that position before they crown you.
Right.
And so in order to make the people who are, competing as the contestants are coming in, it gives them the sense of saying, I'm already ready to be the national king.
Self-sufficient.
Symbol of excellence, what they're looking for. It's not just saying that somebody else cannot do it. It's not saying that somebody else can afford it, because I think we all can afford what we want to afford when we put our money for it.
Amen.
But it's if the systems will let you, if they're saying, no, we're not bringing no makeup artists.
Right.
Well, I'll bring my own. Well, we don't have room for them, so we just need you. So if we flying you overseas, and you say, well, I need my makeup artist. No, we just want you. You see what I'm saying? So that's the type of thing that
Well, sometimes, even if you are able to have a makeup artist, if they get stuck on a plane or something, that person actually makes it.
Yes,
needs to be able to step into the shoes.
Oh my God. Prime example, I was at USA the year my sister, the year she won. Cara won. Jennifer was supposed to do her makeup that night, and everybody already know Cara should do her own makeup. But Jennifer, something happened to Jennifer that night where Cara was like, okay, don't worry about it, I'll just do myself. And she, of course, she won that night, but look at how she looked. She had to do her own makeup.
Right.
And then Tamisha hit on something, I think the other day, that people will present themselves in promos, but when they show up to the
my God,
they don't look like that.
No, Miss Raquel, if you're gonna quote me, if you're gonna quote me right. I said.
You calling people ugly. You calling people ugly. I was like, oh my God.
But listen, my whole point in saying that is, if you use different makeup artists and you don't know how to create your own illusion, there are some people who would say, wait a minute, this is who we paid for. Because I've even seen it with working with some of the RuPaul Drag Race girls. And they be like, well, wait a minute, you don't look like your promo. And then there are some people, they look exactly like their promo. And you're like, oh, okay, well, yes, she did that. She created illusions. So, there's just a level of grooming, there's a level of consistency. And I would definitely say Universe is the hardest threshing hold to cross over in the world of pageantry. But once you cross over, you can be critiqued from head to toe. You can be critiqued from head to toe, and I bet it's hard for them to get it. It's hard for them to get it. Once you finish that. Yeah. So being there and saying that, I love you guys. I gotta go. I gotta finish doing my mug.
Have a great. All right. Self-sufficient.
I put my piece in.
Self-sufficient.
I stopped my face for you.
Self-sufficient.
I love you for it. I appreciate it.
All right, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in a week and a half.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm gonna be outside doing the show. I'll be doing the show from the parking lot. So Jill, you still here?
Yeah, I'm there.
Tony, you still here as well?
Yes, I am.
Let me ask you, do y'all have any questions? I know y'all,
Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
Hello, how you doing?
Who is this?
This is Tiara Russell, Chicago's very own international diva.
Okay, Tiara Russell, the legendary.
Hey, how you doing?
Blessed and highly favored.
Long time no speak.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I like the conversation that was going on. It was very important to me because I remember through my years as a young woman growing up watching my mother, Sasha Valentino, get ready to compete for Universe. And she was someone that had taught a lot of us here at Chicagoans to prepare ourselves to get ready to go out and venture off into the world to travel and to entertain. And Universe was one of those pageants that we all had put ourselves together and prepared for. And I remember you, and throughout the years, I saw you compete and entertain and travel and do your thing, which I respect, because that's one thing that we have to do. We have to give the people their respect as entertainers.
True.
And a lot of that is not being appreciated right now as entertainers. It's easy by name or who you are and what you do. So where we sit today at this foundation, we have to bring things back in that persona of where it used to be. I understand that a lot of stuff that's going on over this past weekend, and you know what, let me give one shout out to all of the girls that's competing and the misses that's competing for Mr. and Mrs. Universe that's coming up, because you know what, it's a very hard drive, and you have to work very hard as an entertainer to prepare yourself for these competitions. And it costs a lot of money. And I can remember the time that me and you, Tamisha.
Yes. Yes.
We competed.
But you know what? You know what though? but I can say Tiara Russell, I don't know, I think at the pageant, Tiara got first run up to me that year, that I won. But Tiara was a lot like me. She gave me a wig that she had on that I was able to use for talent. And I've always been grateful for that, because back in the day, that was the camaraderie we had with one another. And I don't see a lot of that. Not to say it does not exist. I'm just saying.
You know what? I totally forgot about that. You know what? Sasha had told me that night. She was like, I want to get her some hair because I don't like that blonde hair that she's wearing all night. And I understand how the true fact of how things work, because she was part of the system already. And it's a family business. Everybody works together, and we try to help one another, even though we are competing against each other. And she went and made sure that she was looking good to also as well happen to me. throughout the whole entire evening. So for me, I looked at it as a moment of my victory because I came there to win.
Right.
But I didn't. I got the plaque. I still got the plaque to this day, but I didn't get the crown. But through it all, I love the system because of that family-oriented thing that was going on with Ronnie and everybody. Everybody was together and everyone was helping and loving one another and it was there. You know, I don't get that often with other systems. Now, some systems are not like that. And I really had the opportunity to see something totally different from where I came from. I'm a Chicagoan. You know, I come from Chicago. I work very hard. I do everything that you ask of me because I read your rules and your regulations. And, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You have to know the rules and the regulations. If you don't know them, then you get shit out of luck.
Right.
And competing and entertaining throughout my years, I look at things as what it is, you know. And they was telling me that night, they said, oh, it's her night tonight. Oh, well, wait a minute, this is going to be me. But it was what it was, and it happened. True moments, you know, and moments of time. And, hey, you know what? I sat there and I hugged you, and we all had a wonderful time. I performed at the Jungle the next night. And it was a wonderful moment and experience for me because that was my very first time ever competing
really?
in that system.
Girl, that was your first time? Oh, okay. That was your first time competing there. Okay, I got it.
That was my very first time when I come to rockin', bitch. I can have a good time. Everybody can win, get the crown, honey. We gonna sit out and have a good time. And, you know, hey, how the night gonna end up with, you know, how nice stuff.
But you know what, Tiara, that's been what? I won that 17 years ago. That's been 17 years. And you still have, you still have, the good thing about that competition, I think that was the first time we met each other, and we had developed a friendship after that, and I'm grateful for it. I really am. Yeah. You know,
I saw you at Continental, bitch, with the city about. And we have bonded throughout that. But that was something that gave us that opportunity because that was something that I got from my mother. And she was my true grandmother that was there for me, and she taught me so much. And she was someone that was a part of that system.
Right. She loved that system.
And that was a name that I didn't feel mentioned tonight. And I want to speak upon her behalf because she was definitely legendary. And she is Miss Gardner. There she is, Miss Gardner.
Okay.
Regardless of what people think and what people say, because everybody has their own opinions on how they feel about things in life. But who you are is who you are, you know. And when you go home and you lay down at the end of the day, we all get along.
Right.
And at this point in life, this was my mark. This was my moment. You know what I mean? And I came back to the system. I came back a few other times because she told me, go ahead, you know, give it a go again, you know. And we have to go back to the other girl, what's her name? She was just on the phone talking about sabotage.
Ooh.
She just said something about things that happen in the past just when people sabotage you.
That was talking about Raquel.
Raquel.
Watch her head.
She's gone.
Well, I was sabotaged the year I came back and I did a Rita. And I you know, hey, somebody couldn't get up on my dress. I came back and cried and they got me okay. I got me okay crying. I was crying for evening gown, and I had to change back into the gown I won that evening gown in. But see, I didn't think the system ran like Continental one. You know, Continental, once you win a category, but you can walk back out there in that dress. Universe, I always thought that, well, even if I won that category, I could come back out, you know, with something else. And I had this beautiful ball gown, and so I had to make up on it. And I come out crying, and I bawled, and I mean, I was like, this is my night, and it is over with. I thought I would come back to bed time. And that was the night Jasmine won.
Tamisha gave it up. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember my system, honey. I love the universe system. I've always been a part of those people. Now, each and all of them know I love them. I've always been a part of everything. I just know that, in life, you win some and you lose some. And you take the bitter with the sweet.
Right.
But the good thing about it is that you know that as long as you have the ability to get your ass back up, to get back out there, to do it again, it can happen.
Right.
But at this moment in life, right now, I'm competing for something else. But hopefully, once I finish this system that I'm running for right now, I'm running for Miss Sexy National. I have just won Miss Sexy Buckeye, and I'm going to run for this pageant. And then once I finish that, who knows where the journey will take me. But I'm going to tell you this, Tamisha. I'm so proud of you for what you're doing, and I think that this is something that everyone needs to see and needs to know right now, especially about different systems. And you starting tonight with the universe system, I was a part of that. And I think I still am a part of it, that they're willing to have me. We have to be honest with ourselves. You know what I mean? Because I don't know where the system is now. Back then, it was totally different than it is today.
True.
We have social media and a lot of stuff that's going on, so we never know what's going to happen. And then what I hate about social media, and I have to be honest, and I said hate, is that the surprise is gone. People get the opportunity to see your stuff before you even hit the stage.
Okay, but well,
I'm gonna do that like this. I'm gonna shock value, bitch. I'm gonna shock you. That's who I am. I learned from the best. I even learned from you, bitch. You another bitch that like to shock people too.
And still do. I'm still shocking them. You see me up. You see me sitting up here in this makeup. That's right. I'm shocking them. I'm shocking them. Tiara Boo. Thank Tiara.
But it's honesty. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Tiara. Thank you for calling in, sis. I appreciate it. I really, really do. I really do.
I appreciate you too. I just want to make sure that Sasha and Tim Bohau also was a reigning king that won his very first time.
Right. Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just speaking up for the Chicagoans.
Okay.
Because I know that y'all out there, y'all speaking, but I'm hearing things, and I just want to speak up for the people that I know that represented Chicago, and I love my people, and I know you are too.
Victoria, don't need Victoria.
Oh no, Victoria had to come back again.
But Victoria is still a part. Don't matter.
Yeah, but I was just saying, she had to come back again. We talking about the ones that had, I posted it, but you didn't mention it, but I posted Tim Bohart. He was the very first person that ever ran as a male in this head that won for the very first time.
That's sickening. Wow. That's sickening. I didn't know.
Yeah. I'm going to do a little trivia for you girls.
Well, thank you, Tiara.
It was wonderful speaking to you all. I wish I could have went live so you could see me looking pain in the system right here.
I'll get you. I'll bring you in on another show.
I enjoy your show.
Thank you.
I'm going to continue to watch. And I'm going to continue to share, and everything be right for all of us, because you know what? We all are united. Because united we stand, divided we fall, baby.
Amen.
We all are together. Yeah.
All right, sister.
We love one another, and this is what we need right now. Thank you.
All right, baby. Talk to you soon.
And thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in. I love you all. Thank you.
Bye.
I'm still going to bring out International Diva. Check it out. Love you. Bye.
Oh, girl, Miss Tia. But you know what? I love her. I'm sorry. I love her. Girl, I just said, she was talking and I came on the screen. Girl, I didn't even know it was a tape of me when I gave up Universe. Look at God. Antoine, you had on a red jacket with ruffles around the collar.
think Ms. Holmes was saying she had a question. Ms. Holmes, you still there?
You see the shade? You see the shade, people?
What
That's
shade?
everybody. That's all the universe.
Thank you for growth. Hallelujah.
Girl, look at Marissa. Marissa looks mad, girl. Marissa looks. Oh, I'm sorry. Girl. So, okay, so I think somebody else came in. It's 678. Jill, you still here?
I am here, and you all have been laughing and talking for 30 minutes. I am Miss Diamond Plant, a competitor at the competition. I was trying to chime in, but, Ms. Pierre, she did a great job explaining and giving the history and all of that. That was great and beautiful. I just wanted to say my part as a competitor. No, I will not be competing this year, but my journey, you asked the question, has this system groomed us a bit, because we do our own, I was doing our own face premium night and things like that, and Markel chimed in and said her good graces and where it came from and all that kind of stuff as well, and I appreciate that. Being a competitor at the pageant, for me, the years that I've had the opportunity to compete, I enjoyed doing myself for the pageant. Of course, everybody wants that little cream of the crop on the final night. Has it grown me? It has. It has given me a big fan base, and I appreciate that as well. For me, being in the university system and getting an opportunity to learn a lot of things, I also wanted to hit up on the critiques from the formers. I never really got that as well. I kind of, for some reason, I don't know if a few of them thought I wasn't approachable or things like that, but I have called a few. So I've never gotten any of the big critiques or anything like that from the formers. But I definitely appreciate the sisterhood that I do get from them, because when I'm at Black America, I get a chance to visit with some of them, but they never come to me to tell me if there was anything that they saw or anything like that.
I respect that, Diamond, because I know it's nothing negative. It's just truth. Now,
Correct your Diamond. I have to say this now. You left out one because your mother has given you compete, and she is a former.
but that's not the same.
No. But Miss Tony, since she brought that up,
Yeah.
thank you for bringing that up, Miss Tony.
That's not the same as that's not the same as
My mother has not been. My mother has not been at the pageant any of the years that I actually did compete. So, right. So I'm just saying she has not been there, but I appreciate when she does hear things, she does come to me, but it's not the same as for her to when she's not there. I think she may have been there one time, but other than that, no.
Okay, so let's get back on. Okay, Diamond, you don't have to go no. You're good. Let's get back on the fact. This is what I wanted to address, but before Tiara came in, I want to know. Let me just say, Jill, you still there? Jill is gone. Okay, is it any questions? Being that you have a couple of formers on the line, is it any questions that you feel that needs to be answered? Therefore, no one has approached you and things have happened in the past. And this is for everybody that's watching as well. You can type them if you don't want to call in because we are reading them. But you have two that have taken the liberty of coming on to have this open discussion with the future contestants. Three? I'm sorry. Deja still here?
Jason Phillips, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I ain't trying to leave nobody out. I just want to know, like, hey, I ain't trying to leave nobody out. I just want to actually, and Miss Tony, I know you're going to come with a question because you always do, but I want people, if you're out there, if you're a contestant and I have not addressed you, I hope y'all be keeping up with these comments. Y'all know I don't be keeping up with the comments, but if there are any questions, you would like answer right now before the contest. Because I'm telling you, after the show, it's too late. I mean, after the pageant, it's too late. We're going in hard after the pageant. Especially if I've opened up this line for you to get the information that you need prior to getting to the pageant. So, if you don't take the opportunity and then you do show up and you are a fool, I don't have a problem with calling you out on that Monday after the pageant. So, I encourage everybody to let's just keep the dialogue open.
You got a lot of big heads chiming in, Tamisha.
That's good. That's what I want, though. That's what I want because the thing about it is knowledge is the key. And you don't get the inside scoop of how to obtain it. We're not going to tell you how to obtain the crown, but we will tell you, to help you with the process, because sometimes people just need to be tweaked. So, is it anything? And I'm asking you, Miss Tony, because for me, Tony was not even a pageant girl. She started her career way after everybody had made it, before she decided she wanted to enter. So it's like she's playing constant catch up. So Tony, is there any questions that you would have, that you would want to ask about the system and the categories per se?
I'm actually familiar with the system because, like I've always explained in the past, I have followed the system over 18 years, even though I wasn't a pageant girl per se. But I know everything that the system requires. I know all the formers. I respect all the formers. But as Tony St. James, I'm going to always come as I want to come because I feel comfortable in my own element. The only thing that I have been groomed from Universe. I'm not going to tell a lie. And if anybody would be truthful, they can tell you from the fourth, this would be the fourth year, but from the start to the third year, I have improved. I know
you
I
have. Now I will say that you have.
Mm-hmm. I'm probably not gonna ever give them 100% what they want. Then I know I have to suffer the consequences because with me,
let me ask you this. Can I cut you off for a minute? Okay. You said you're not gonna ever come and give them what they want. So are you saying that so you would never ever be crowned?
Not when I say give them what they want, because I know they expect, like y'all been saying all the night, it's really a hard system, and they expect so much. You understand what I'm saying?
But they expect
it's not a career for me.
But it is about being individuals. They're not taking you away from being the individual that you are, because as you can see through all the formers, every former is different. And every former has brought something different to the table. And being saying that, there is still a way that you can keep your individuality, but to still have the formula and still be able to conform to what they want, but still be yourself. Do it in your way, but still be able to be in that same formula.
Tyra, can I get you?
I'm going to say this. Can I say this one thing?
Go ahead, baby.
And I feel it in my heart. This is something coming from my heart. Everyone in Universe knows me. They already know what to expect from me. This is the honest to God truth. They already know what to expect from me. There are people that's in the Universe system that really genuinely care for me, that tries to give me opinions and directions from their heart. There are people that's in Universe that don't give a fuck about me. You understand what I'm saying? So the key with me is I come there, I give it my all. If I don't go home with, not saying that I don't ever want to win, because I don't keep going back for nothing. But if I don't win, it's not the end of the lifetime for me. It ain't going to kill me.
Right.
I actually know the formula. If you really want to know the truth, I know the formula. It's just that I present what I feel from my heart.
So you just like to compete just to do it. Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I'm saying. No one competes just to do it.
I'm asking. I'm not trying to be funny when I'm saying. I'm asking because if you're saying that you know the formula, right, and you're not willing to do what the formula is requiring you to do, that means you're just doing it just to do it, right?
Okay, I'm going to say this. Doing the formula to win, Universe, is no different. And I'm speaking truth now. Just listen to me clearly.
Okay.
Doing the formula to win, because most of the girls that run for Universe is 100% a pageant girl. The ones that I see that do the formula are the ones that reign the roost. So if you're going to do the formula, you should reign a horse to the same point.
I beg to differ because, to me, I know a lot of people have their philosophy of what a great reign is, but we're not perfect people. We're never going. Nobody's going to be perfect. Hold hold on. Nobody's going to be perfect, and everybody is not going to be everybody's liking. But success means when you complete. Success is when you complete. So as you completed that reign and you were able to give it to somebody else, that is successful. That means you have completed your job.
You didn't let me finish.
No, I got what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, okay, the person that does the formula, that gets the formula, and they win universe, correct?
Correct.
Then they start to do
that means everybody that has won has done the formula.
Right.
Because they won. So that's every queen and king.
So what she said is, what Miss Tony said is, all our reigns been horrible.
No, please don't say that. I respect all the formulas.
I know, I'm just messing with you, Miss Tony.
No.
I'm just
That's
messing
not
with
what
you.
I'm saying. What I'm saying is, and just listen clearly what I'm saying. There are the ones, and I'm going to go and spell it out because other people, they be scared to talk, but I ain't scared to talk. Listen.
Well, come on, give it to us.
They are the ones, y'all have the formula and y'all won. Like you, Tyra, you won on your first go-round, along with the rest of them.
Okay.
I love all y'all. I'm telling you, I love all.
I mean, you can
y'all.
give it to me. You can give it to me,
But
Rob.
what I'm saying is, there are formulas that won, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to Naisha, some of the other girls or some of the other guys, y'all reign was horrible. Now, I'm just telling you from the back front of it. Right. If you know what I'm talking about, I ain't got to go there, but you know what I'm talking about.
No, go there. I like when that's true. Because this is what I want. Go there. I don't mind that.
From them, they feel like a lot of girls don't run. Just like the word is out that the little young girl did a great job. She won the pageant this year, her first time, but her reign has been offered. I'm not saying it's been offered. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying that's what the word is out. She's not reigned like she should.
That's like people saying they, this one, that one, somebody. I mean, that to me is immature. Because
it is. But what I'm saying, but that goes back to what I was telling you. I know people have the formula. They win universe. Then their reign is not as great according to some of the other formulas or the big wigs of the system. So with me, this is the key with me. I was trying to get back to me. I'm not never saying that I don't want to win. I don't keep going back for not wanting to win. But I know the formula. Don't get me wrong. I know the formula. You got to remember, it's just not a formula I have to bring personally myself. I'm an oddball of the whole bunch. I am the only sex change that ever ran for universe. That in her sex change moment. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of judges and a lot of people have that in the back of their mind. They're not concerned with what I bring on stage.
I wouldn't say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
Do you think that you deserve to win when you win?
No.
Okay.
I ever deserve to win.
Okay,
but
so
I
we're saying
top 5 last year.
But that's your opinion, right?
You're right,
but you're not judging.
How many formulas came to last year and say you should have been in the top 5?
Tony,
and I know that's only opinion. But I watched the
Tony.
Go ahead.
Miss Tony, you can't judge yourself.
You're right.
So you have to allow the judges that are there with their opinion to decide on who makes the top 5. You can't do a pageant and make the top 5 after the pageant is done. So if somebody comes and tells you, "Oh, you should have made the top 5," that's invalid because right now I'm sitting on the sideline. I don't need to hear about what I could or should have. I don't need to hear that. Because to me, I need to move forward. I don't need to move move backwards. I need to move forward. In order for me to move forward, I need to look to the next time, the next year. I don't need to continuously ride on what I should have done or what I should have been in. I'm not saying what you're saying is that. I'm saying to you, do not allow people to keep you stagnant in one position of saying what you should have made and keep that in your head as of what I'm going to continuously hold on to. Look to something for the future on what I'm going to do and what I will do, not what I should have done, because that's past tense.
Hold on, y'all.
To be honest with you, I respect your opinion and I accept your opinion, but sadly, truthfully speaking, sisters ain't that easy. I'm just sorry.
Hold on, Tony. Hold on. Who is 407-398?
Boom.
Hold on, Boom. Don't go ahead, Tony. Hold on, Boom. Don't say that. Go ahead, Tony.
Okay, what I'm saying is, and I take that back. I'm not going to even say sisters because I respect everybody. I don't want to say that. The gay community is not that easy. If it was that easy as how you're saying it should be now.
But see, you're not supposed to allow that to be you. That's you speaking for you. You can't hold an account of somebody else. You can only hold an account of yourself for yourself. So with that being said, being that you're not one of those sissies like you so-called say, or those people, then we hold yourself accountable for your mistakes and know, because I never do a page and think I'm perfect, because I have to always look at the human side of me, knowing that God did not create me to be perfect. He created me to make mistakes. So I always look and say, damn, you could have did this better. Oh, damn. Even if I won, I still go back and say, oh, my God, I should have done this. You know, you have to leave room for error. That's a good
question. That was a good question. That was a good question.
I can't continuously sit there and make myself perfect. What's the will for me to live if I'm this perfect? I'm this perfect person. There is no will to live. The will to live is growth and learning. Every day should be a new day of learning.
Okay.
So tomorrow.
Tara.
Yes.
Slow down. Slow down. Okay, I get you. But I was asked a question.
Okay.
And I respect your opinion, but I never really got to answer my question.
Well, Miss Tony, you better finish it. Don't you stop for nobody. Finish that.
Listen, I like I said again, I respect everything that you're saying, and part of what you're saying is true. In my book.
Well, get off this phone, girl. You're the left child. Get off this phone and you see the mess.
Listen, Kyra, do not take that as shame what I just said. That's not, see what I'm saying, how it is in the background now? That's not what I'm not trying to throw shade.
No. Talk, Tony. You know I got tough skin, baby. Okay,
it's not that. What I'm saying is I respect your opinion. I respect everything you're saying. I respect all of what the formers tell me. I respect what people that is not even a universe brand tell me. I know right from wrong. I'm 52 years old.
How old?
But what I was trying to
How old you is, Miss Tony?
I'm 52.
22.
See, that's why. Okay, I'm gonna stop you right here, Miss Tony. This is why you will not change and conform to these people contests. This is why.
But I'm not trying to reform.
No.
I'm trying to present my package. It's up to the judges to buy the package.
Yeah, but
that doesn't mean I have to listen.
Go ahead,
That doesn't
Tony.
mean I have to change my package. I think I present just as good as package as anybody else.
But Tony,
I feel like my fault. Listen, I feel like my fault is talent. I have issues in talent.
Tony.
If you look at the tape, and most people be honest, what I wear is not much different for you.
So have you corrected the talent? Or are you going to do
it's okay. Be on front row this year, Miss Tower. Okay.
Well, I ain't gonna be on the front row. I'm gonna be in the lobby, and I need you to make me know it from the lobby.
No, I listened to somebody that was really sincere that told me, Tony, your clothes ain't your issue. It's your talent and it's your stage presence.
Who you listen to?
A little better.
Who you listen to?
Huh?
Who told you this?
Who you think?
A lot of the formers. It's definitely
Somebody said who you think? Who said who you think? Who said that?
It wasn't. I hope everybody don't think it was just parents.
Well, you think you done took up for a sister on the damn thing.
That's diamond. That's diamond.
Listen.
Girl.
Mother.
It does mean a I'm gonna tell y'all something.
She got you from home.
Had to be.
It's worse than she do diamond. Paris give it to me raw. She don't cut no corners with me.
She give it to everybody raw. She give it to that's just her.
She does give it to everybody raw. I do admire that about her. She does give it to everybody raw.
That's what I would say. You raw. She gives you her honor. Because she done gave it to you so raw. But she's telling the truth. Just like Tyra's telling the truth. Just like some of the other girls that know.
I'm telling you said I'm saying part of the truth.
Talking was trying to make you feel
Girl, Miss Tony. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, y'all. Who is 205? 205 501. I mean 401. I'm sorry. 205.
Are you looking at? What are you looking at? Are you looking at beginning numbers? Or are you looking at
I always call out. Yeah, I always call out the first 6, meaning the 205, 401. This who?
Roman, that's the ruler. Roman Black.
Okay, Roman, why you was so quiet? You could have interrupted Miss Tony. She said we ain't right.
I did not say that.
What's going on?
My buddy, Roman.
Yeah, I don't think none of us got a word in with Miss Tony. She's sweet as she could be, but Miss Tony is just taking us the whole time.
You said who was her friend? Who was her friend? Who is her friend? Who was Tony's friend?
Paris, everybody knows Paris.
Paris capitalized the conversation.
Listen, Paris will capitalize a conversation. Paris is no more of my
I'm not saying that.
than Tyra.
I'm not
Or
saying that.
Raquel. I listen to all of them.
Well, stop listening to them, Miss Tony. You need to call me, because they ain't right. There's a lot of stuff I can tell you, but I ain't going to tell you on live, because you know I shoot straight from the hip.
Wait a minute, Tamisha. I'm going to take a page out of Tony's book. She'll listen to everything I tell her. How about that?
So hold on, y'all. Hold on. Roman. Your watch count is quite low. Can y'all hear him? Is it just me?
No, I can't. We can barely hear him. Hey, grandbaby, how you doing, grandbaby?
Hey, I'm well. How are you?
I'm blessed. Good to hear you.
So Roman, from the male's perspective, other than Antoine, what is an important factor that the guys need to know going into the competition?
Well, first, I think everyone needs to exude confidence. One thing that I learned competing is if you're not confident in what you're presenting, then we're not going to be confident in what you're presenting too. So that's the biggest thing. If you're to a point.
Now y'all heard that? That's an A+. You heard what he just said? Did y'all hear that? This is Miss Tony speaking. Did you hear what he just said? If you're not confident, which in some cases I have not been confident.
Miss Tony.
I'm not
Miss
confident.
Tony.
I'm not
Miss
gonna
Tony.
make them confident.
Miss Tony, this not about you. Hush. Let that man finish. Hush. Right. We're gonna put your ass out of here. Now, damn it. Now close your damn mouth. Okay, Roman, go ahead. Don't you jump back in here, Miss Tony. I'm telling you, I know what you say. Go ahead, Roman.
Well, it's up. I mean, it's all about being. If you're at a point where you're competing to be Mr. Universe, you definitely should already know what a fit is. So we shouldn't have to bathe you, or no one should have to tell you what it is to have a garment that is fitted. And I mean, but most part, you would have to exude confidence on stage. I totally disagree with Tony when she said that is a formula, because I feel like everyone who has worn has had their own formula. When you're in your limelight that night, I mean, you write the book for that year. And the next girl who comes, she can't follow, or the next boy that comes, he can't follow in that same formula. So overall, you have to prepare for what works in your element, and you have to capitalize on what works for you and not try to be somebody else when you come to the universe. And that's my theory.
Well, I agree. I think Universe has always had a swag. You have to have that particular swag on that night. You have to stand out from the rest. A person that used to always have that swag, especially in presentation, was Miss Sheena. Anytime Sheena broke that little quarter sack to walk, she made you know it. And that's when the pageant starts. to the audience. Right there when you come out and you first take that stage, you have to make the people know it. Because if you don't, they're not going to be paying you any attention. So I understand the confidence. I'm sorry, Black America on here, y'all. I know y'all, a lot of y'all former Black America, but this is not Black America show, so I'm going to change this right quick. Keep talking.
Yeah.
You were talking.
Tamisha, you talk.
I'm sorry, let me finish changing
Can
this.
I ask Roman a question?
Sure, go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Miss Tony. Roman.
What's up?
Hey, dear. What do you want me to show or improve to you all this year?
Miss Tony?
And to be honest, because I can take brutalness. Do you have time to change it?
We know you can take brutalness.
Do you have time to change it? Do I have time to change it?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Well, let's change your package.
I ain't gonna have to change it.
Let's change your
package this year.
Okay,
and
what?
My pistol.
You know, can I just say this, and this is what I was actually one of the main reasons why I called in. I think this is a beautiful thing that you're doing, Tamisha. To me, when the prelims start, we need to have this conversation. I say that because, like right now in the pageant, it's 2 or 3 weeks, and Tyra had hit on something that I would have said. I always say, well, you got time to change it. And maybe, like I said, maybe some people do. But, you know, you do have a lot of times that, especially getting ready for university, I'm just throwing out names. I'm not saying that they're using these people. I'm just saying, like you may have, just let's say Julian. Julian is booked up, so he probably can't squeeze them in because he has other clients. So my thing is, if you're going to have these kind of conversations, a lot of times I would say let's have this in the middle. Like when the prelims starting and up into the competition to kind of like, okay, a review of it. Because I'm not saying that they can or they will, but that's why I keep iterating that. But these kind of conversations need to be talked about early on. I do, as a former Miss Black America, I'm not a former Miss Universe. Someday I will be. But as a former Miss Black America, whenever individuals come to me, or even when I judge the newcomer side, I always say, here's my number. Well, if you don't mind, if we could talk about the competition, or hit me up on Facebook, because I feel like that's what everybody want to do these days, and have an inbox and this shows that you can talk to them. But my thing is, let's have a conversation early on before the competition. No, everybody can't win that night, but we can prepare individuals to have a good pageant. You know what I'm saying? So we won't do the same thing, like, oh, girl, there's only one girl that got there for the pageant. But, I mean, people want to see a good, they're paying $50 and $60 to come to sit down at a pageant. They want to see a pageant. And we need to get back to that. Opposing to this.
Now, that is very true.
You know, I'm just saying that.
The most important thing I think people need to understand, the history, the reason these black pageantry exist, and stop, I hate when people say it's not necessary. Yes, it's very necessary. If you have not learned from this president that we have in office now why the necessity is to have black pageantry, to have these type of pageants out here, then you're being blinded. Because it's very important that we celebrate our own people. Because we're not being celebrated by the main people.
Well, they were never created for segregation. They were created for recognition. So
right, that's what I say. We have to celebrate. That means we're celebrating the people who are always looked at as the underdog.
But you know another thing that we have to do, we have to start holding each other accountable. Because it is a system, and it caters to the African American people. That doesn't make it the end all. It's not the perfect system. So the system has to be willing to make changes as well. I mean,
definitely.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So I like to have fun with Tony and other contestants and Diamond. I got what you were saying. I didn't create the platform to actually. I'm not going to give y'all the formula. That's not what it. That was not my platform of creating this.
But I don't think there is an individual.
But I don't think there's a formula either. What I'm saying is,
baby, it's a formula. Trust me.
I think
it's a formula.
When you say fit and you say fashion, like I always tell boys, you don't go and get your clothes. Women get their clothes fitted to their bodies. Men get their clothes tailored to their bodies. Meaning that if you're going to a woman, you're going to see the figure and her shape, and you're going to be able to, her silhouette is what she has. With a man, you're looking at his physique. So you're not really
the crisp of it.
So you're looking at, at what he exudes. And a lot of times, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that anybody has to give a formula because if you've been competing in the system and you've been competing in black pageantry, you kind of already know what they're looking for. But it is big on hair, makeup, fit, and fashion. Fashion forward, so that's a part of the pageant. But when you have individuals that come up to you and they like, okay, what can I do, or what do you see I'm doing wrong? I can't say exactly what you're doing wrong because if you're at the pageant, how I'm going to tell you that? You understand what I'm saying? If you would have called me beforehand, that's what I'm saying, having conversations beforehand and have them months and or a mentor to help you get to where you need to go to, where you need to get to be successful, that's better. But just telling you, oh, you did this wrong, that wrong, this wrong. Earlier you said something, Tyra, that I hate that people does, that a couple of my close friends and some of my family members does that. Oh, you did this wrong, you did that wrong, you shouldn't have. And why would you do? No, excuse me. First of all, I have just lost the competition. I didn't prepare to lose the competition. But give me a chance to know that when I'm losing, if I'm not successful, I don't need you to come at me in full force. Sometimes a little bit of compassion, or sympathy, empathy will kind of help and say, you know what, what we'll do.
Let you digest on that.
Let me digest it. Don't come at me, and then when I say the wrong thing on that night, oh, baby, you can't talk to her because honey, she thinks Now, you came at me at a time where I had just invested all my money. And now my money, I have to figure some things out to get some things, my mind, get my thoughts together and try to process everything. I don't need you to come at me and tell me what I did wrong.
Let me say this though, Diamond.
It's good to go through a contestant after the competition.
Yeah, but
do that.
Right, but see, this is the thing. This is the point that everybody is missing about pageantry altogether. And this is the one thing that is very important. There is a formula, but it's the same formula for all the pageants that are out there. Confidence. I've been behind girls at Miss Continental that have had the jacked up gowns, but when they take that stage, the people never see that jacked up gown. So it's like Roman said, the important thing that people need to know is your confidence carries a lot in pageantry.
Yeah.
Bottom line, that is the formula. That's in life. But if you're not confident enough with what you're presenting, why am I supposed to buy it? If it was ugly at home and you got here and it's still ugly, it's ugly.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, hello, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear Yasha?
Go ahead, Yasha. I'm sorry, baby.
I was not talking for a whole hour.
I'm sorry. Miss Tony?
No, I'm just listen.
I'm here.
Tony, you still here?
Yeah, she's here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, my sweetheart.
I want to go back to your question, Tony, because I heard the question you asked Tony. And I just wanted to tell you this. From my experience of my first year competing at the university when I was young one, to my second year to winning, just to tell you what I did. I heard you ask Roman, what is it that you all are looking for me to do better or whatever the question was. I don't think that should be your concern whatsoever, because when you're going to go out and compete in the system, you need to prepare to be your best self. So whatever it is that you do the best, you need to prepare to be the best at whatever you're doing in every category, because you're only going to get the best out of yourself when you are at your best. So what I did was I went back to the year Elvion won, and I was great. I was great in the competition. Don't get me wrong. I thought I did extremely well. I prepared my categories, and everything was very clean. So when I went back and I watched the pageant and I watched myself in the pageant, I didn't watch Elvion in the pageant. I watched myself in the pageant over and over, and I was like, okay, if I prepared to be this clean, I was full shoot ready. What was I missing for Elvion to be the winner and not myself? And you have to critique like that, because what I realized from the first year I went to the pageant to when Elvion won to when I came back was I was clean, but I was also forgettable in the pageant. I did nothing to make anybody remember me in the pageant the first year. I had no wow factor. So when I started preparing for the next year, again, I started preparing, and I said, I know for sure you're supposed to be ready. So that means you need to have your hair, makeup, and lock, and you need to make sure your garments fit correctly, all your gowns are right length, everything is accurate as it should be as far as your clothing category and your garments. But what I did at that point was I made sure what I did this next time wasn't going to be forgettable. So that's why I came with the elaborate gown the way I did, and the camera that I knew nobody was going to forget. So I compared myself to myself to him. Not
That's how you're supposed to do it.
So that's how you're supposed to do it.
Before your question.
That was some good, Miss Graham.
That's how you're supposed to do it. That's it. You got it, Miss Tony?
And I'm still going to call you later. I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, I know you didn't forget. I know you're going to call me. And let me tell you one more thing I wanted to add to that, too, because I want to touch on what I said earlier when you were talking about, the people that win and the way they reign and the way the pageants are won and stuff like that. You have to always keep in mind that in the life we live in, you're always affected by your circumstances. And I say that when it compares to the competition because you can be the best competitor, you can have the best things, the best talents of that night. But if that is not your night and your circumstances are not in alignment for you, you will not win.
Hello?
Same thing with your reading. You could have a flawless competition and you can win that pageant and you can get ready to start your reign. But if you are faced with circumstances that are out of your control throughout your year, it will affect your reign negatively. So it's like it's kind of hard to sit back and judge that because you don't know exactly what those people are going through that year that affected their reign.
Right. And that's brilliant.
That was perception because we don't get to know these people. We don't really get to know the people that are reigning in these pageants. Everything is made off of perception. Is whatever you perceive them to be is what you believe.
Right.
So just keep in mind, no matter what you deal with in that pageant or what you deal with in your reign, it's all going to be based on your circumstances. So whatever,
that's true.
Whenever you touch that pageant or whenever you touch that reign, you need to bring Jesus with you. That's the only way you're going to make it.
Yeah, that's true. And another thing, people have to understand, for a lot of people who just compete, and to become a ruler. And I love universe to death. It's in my blood. I love it. Okay? But at the same token, it's not a job where you're making financial money that's going to sustain your outside living every day. You have to maintain that as well. So trying to be a ruler, trying to maintain your regular life, it's hard when there is not bookings lined up for you as a ruler to make the money to just be that ruler. You can't just be the ruler because you have to be, okay, now I got to go to this job.
Can I ask you this? So if you're waiting on someone to get you a booking?
No, hold on. I'm not saying that. Hold on. I'm not saying you have to wait on somebody to get your booking, but still it's not lined up. You can't depend on that. That's not something you can depend on. I can't say that, once I become a ruler, because if I didn't have that before I was a ruler, what makes you think it's going to too much change after I become one?
Okay.
But
so I still have to maintain that. So that is a struggle. So in order for you to be able to be a full-time ruler, you have to have full-time work as a ruler.
I appreciate you saying that because that a lot of times that is a misconception in the lifestyle. I'm not a ruler, but I'm a symbol of excellence. I'm a former symbol of excellence, symbol of you, sister. But
so am I.
Okay. But I appreciate her saying that, and also I definitely want to say, GH, I appreciate you bringing that up ahead too as well. But because a lot of times when we're reigning, people look at, okay, well you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to, well you should be calling around booking yourself. Yes, that is true, and in some sense that is true as well. But it's not that working. I am a working girl, so I have to work a 9 to 5 in order to keep this grandeur that I got going on, and to keep it, being perfected throughout my reign. And when Yesha said earlier, you don't know someone's circumstances in life. Yes, that night we give you what we prepared for, but then after we reign, the question is always, well, why would you run for a pageant if you're not? We don't see circumstances that happen. You can just like a flood. If we have a tornado come through and swipe all your drag away, what you gonna do? That's an unseen circumstance. But I do think that as being human, we try to prepare to, if we are successful, what we have, we can do with what we have, because that's what most of us have been taught in life. You do with what you have and you work with what you got to get what you need to
do. And that is so true.
I appreciate
that. Today, a lot of people, the misconception a lot of people also have, and I might get a lot of grief for saying this, but how I'm taught, how I was taught. The pageant owner is what? The promoter, right? And the king and the queen is the face of the pageant, right? Yeah. So as a promoter, what is the promoter's job? What is, I mean, when you define a promoter, what is the definition of somebody who is a promoter? That's the person who goes and promotes that particular pageant. The king and the queen represent as the face of that pageant. It's not their job to promote or to bring awareness. Those people are there just to represent what is already being somebody's already aware of. As the promoter.
Is it your job to get contested?
It's your job. It's your job to enlist contestants. Yes, it is.
I understand what you're saying, Tyra, but I do disagree just a little, because this is why you should know what you're doing before you do it. Because yes, it is the promoter's job to do it, but I also think that it's the king and queen's job as well. They should go hand in hand.
I mean, you have to represent. Yeah, that's a part of it. That's a part of it. But I don't think it's solely. I don't think it's solely the job of the king and the queen. I don't think that some people think that it's solely the job of the king and queen. And when it does not go right, when it doesn't go right, it's the king and the queen's. Oh, if the numbers are low, that's the king. That's not true. That's not true, because that pageant goes on year after year after year after year. Right. So the king and queen are there for only 1 year. There's no way that king and queen can bring that pageant down that much in 1 year if this pageant's been in the business so many years.
Well,
there's a love of the pageant.
Okay, so to address that, and we really get off topic, and I don't really want to get off topic because that's a whole nother conversation. But to address that, since we're going to address king and queens and reign,
that's when you're reigning.
That's when you're reigning. Yeah, that's when you're reigning, and I'm not even gonna touch that, but I got to. If I don't, okay. So say for instance, if you are becoming a part of a new system may need your help as the king and queen to help promote it, to get the word out. But if you are an established system, that's not my job. I don't have, if I'm Miss US of A, not US of, I'm saying the real Miss US of A, I ain't got to promote nothing. I have to promote myself. I have to focus on what I have to do for the audience that I'm trying to entertain or befriend. It is never, and do know this for a fact, so the people in the future can know, it is never the responsibility of the king and queen to promote someone's system. That is not your job. Your job is to be a symbol of excellence where the community will desire to be a part of that system. It all has to do with you. But it is not your job, because this is not your system. Like you stated, you're only there for a year. Your job is to have the best and the most successful reign you could possibly have. Please stop this with this illusion that the queen and king has to promote your system. No, your system is garbage. If the king and queen have to help promote your system, 9 times out of 10, your system is garbage. If a successful pageant does not matter how many contestants you have. They're going to have their money at the end of the night. They're going to be in constant contact with you during your reign to make sure. Somebody just stated, and I was looking at the comments, somebody just stated about that the system didn't have a lot of, I think this is Cameron. Cameron said, Ron and Archie and Craig do everything in their power to support. That's all that you can ask. After the years, let's say Continental right now. Continental, Jim has noticed that there are a lot of new girls out there that can bring a lot to the table. So, not to say he is gearing toward that, but you created Elite for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? So,
But Tamisha, I will say though, when I had my first meeting with him after I won, it was stated that it is my responsibility as well as his to promote. He is very big on that. He doesn't,
to each his own. I'm not going to take that from him. I'm not saying that he's wrong. I'm just saying for everybody that is getting into this, if you are trying to become a part of a system that needs you more than you need them, then that's the only difference. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking Mr. Flint because... Say that again.
That's why I say do your homework before you do a competition.
Do your homework.
Definitely.
Do your homework.
Just look at the money.
Do your homework. But, unfortunately, the people did not come that we thought that was gonna come. I appreciate Tyra and all of the formers, Tyra,
They did.
Geisha.
Some of them did come.
Well,
some of them did.
Some of them did, but the thing about it is, the conversation after that Monday. Just be ready, cause I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not. Not supposed to. Not supposed to. Not supposed to.
No holds barred.
Not,
That's right.
not supposed to, because we have never, and being honest, we've never had a panel like this right here, to where you have formers and people in the community actually talking about open dialogue about pageantry. Now, we can go on forever, but this particular conversation, I wanted to address the universe contestants that were all in the room the other night. I mean, when I was on, when Sophia and I was playing, I really want everybody to be successful. We don't want to give you the answer, but we want to give you the support that you need. So, Miss Tony, I think you need to come out to the lobby with me and help me do the show. Because you ain't going to change nothing. You're going to keep doing what you're doing. So, Miss Tony, I got another mic. I got two mics, Tony. Yeah, I need you. Come on.
Just pray they let you in the building.
I'm not. Once again, Miss Tony, even if I'm not in the building, I'm a former and the creator. Y'all, Miss Tony, you know this mouth is no pump. But like I said, since I'm not gonna be in the building, Miss Tony, I'm gonna ask you to come and sit beside me in the lobby. Because if you go through the pageant, Miss Tony, if you go, y'all gonna let me get this out. If you go through the pageant, Miss Tony, you already said you ain't changing nothing. You're gonna be in the lobby with me either way. So come on out there.
Wait, let me stop you there. I never said that I was not going to. Let me explain something to you. So you put words in my mouth. I never said that I was not going to change anything.
Oh, okay.
I said I was going to come true to myself. And not you being the pageant owner or the creator is going to change my mind, saying that I'm coming as myself.
So Phil ain't knocked the hair off, but Tony knocked that hair off tonight, baby.
Yeah, I'm coming as myself. Period. Now, Isha ain't going to make me come no different. Lauren ain't going to make me come no different. Archie ain't making me come no different. And the creator and the whatever you say you are, I'm not making me come any different.
I don't want to make you come no different. I just want you to come and sit beside me. We could buy some food with that money you finna get in.
You know what? I go through university every year. And every year that I go, my bills be paid. I never come home and be stressed out because I can't, I couldn't afford what I did. What I present on stage, that's what I can afford. I don't go over and beyond for nobody because I know I live a lifestyle that calls for corn. So I Tony, go as I am.
We don't agree about much, but I'm damn sure agree with you on that one, baby. Come on now.
What you agreeing with, Tyra?
The bills got to be paid first.
Exactly.
Them bills
got to be paid
look,
first.
let me tell you something. I agree with you too. But that fuckery money that you throwing away, that could go to something else. That shit now.
Okay, so since your platform is supposed to be positive.
Oh shit, my bad, I forgot. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's not positive.
That is not Miss Tony, but you started it, Miss Tony. You know you can't send for me and don't think I'm gonna come.
Well, you know what? But it ain't gonna change. It ain't Charlie talking about you every day. You know that.
I know.
I'm still coming to universe. This year, all y'all non-believers.
Oh, Miss Tony. Now, Miss Tony.
Let me say this because I don't ever I believe in anybody that believes in themselves.
Yeah.
So I don't want nobody to say I'm a non-believer because I tell people all the time when I'm judging the page, they tell me, you got me. No, I didn't get you, baby. I'm a dream willer, not a dream killer.
No. I honestly though, being honest, and I always say that about Miss Tony because Miss Tony's always been set in her ways.
I know
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's always, even back in the day when we was trying to get Miss Tony to do pageants, she was reading us. Girl, y'all throw all that money away.
Tamisha, let's not forget my first pageant. What did I come up to you?
You did. You did.
I came up second runner up. Okay.
You did. I mean,
come on now.
Yeah, I'm not taking nothing away from you, Tony. But
like Miss Paula, an old broom still can
No. The broom don't necessarily sweep. It got to touch the ground to sweep. You got to put it in motion. It just ain't gonna sweep itself. You got to put a little emotion there. You got to take it this way or that. You got to do something. Yeah, Miss Tony, I really hope you do well, though. You know,
I'm gonna make you proud. I don't know about the rest of them.
We're not judging you, Miss Tony.
Make yourself proud first.
We ain't never gonna judge you, Miss Tony, and I promise you. I promise you.
Proud, Miss Tony. As long as you proud, don't nobody else matter.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right, kid.
Well, I think, me personally, since you said that you're trying to embark on making a change in the system about being the first transsexual, or am I saying this right? Because every time people get mad, I'm
Wait.
Well,
you talking about me?
I'm sorry, sex change. Let's say sex change.
Oh, you talking about me?
You said sex change earlier.
Yeah, I did.
You said you are the first one. So I think if you are successful in your goal, I will be more than happy if that happens.
Well, you know what,
I think what
I've already made history. Like I always
yes, you did. You did make history.
I never win universe the rest of my life, truly. And probably this might be my last year, it might not. But even if this is my last year, I can say I made history with being the first sex change to run knowingly, because somebody tried to back me up and say there was one other girl that was a sex change, or she's a sex change now, and she was a sex change the year she ran, which was Natasha Bryson. If she was, nobody knew it, but the first knowingly sex change. So if and really, I don't even think about the sex change thing, and I really want people to get that out of their head, because I'm a part of the community.
Natasha's a sex change?
I'm a part of the community, and I have been riding and dying with Universe for 18 years. And not only that, when I go on stage, I'm not concerned with what's between my legs, and I hope everybody else forget about that. Just be, interested in what I present on stage. I'm not worried about the sex change and all that, because that don't make me no better.
I was going to say, can you go ahead and get those things out of your head? Don't worry about how many people hate you. Just go on the positive things how many people.
Yeah, Miss Tony, honestly, I don't want you to ever think, I don't hate you, and I know a lot of people don't hate you. We root for you. We see the improvements that you do over the years. So, and we always joke and have fun, but isn't it, I really want you to do your best. And if you've been listening to somebody, I hope they've given you great advice for yourself.
I appreciate what Tyra said. I appreciate what Diamond said. I appreciate what Yesha said. I definitely appreciate what Roman said. I appreciate what they said. I appreciate what everybody shared.
Damn, Tyra, all your years of hard work, girl, she definitely appreciates Roman.
But I went at all day, and you gonna really appreciate what Roman said? See, I told y'all you can't please everybody.
Well, look, y'all.
And all seriousness, and I know all.
Something. At Universe every year, I'm going to tell y'all, and this is the honest to God truth from my heart. I have a fucking ball. And I'm going to tell you why I have a ball. I have a ball because it's a time when all of us come together and we can camaraderie, or whatever you want to call it.
That ain't no word. That ain't no word, Miss Tony. That's an obstacle, Miss Tony. Don't do it. Camaraderie.
I just have a ball, and that year, if during that time, if nobody don't like me, which I don't worry about that, they don't show it. Everybody's Miss Tony smile, and I'm gonna tell you, last year for sportswear, nobody got a screen but me. Come on,
that's right, Miss Tony. It's not that the people don't like you; they want you to.
Everybody from the Universe staff, from Naisha, they always treat me kind, whatever the case may be. So I just go enjoy myself. Because like I say, it's not my livelihood.
Oh, Miss Tony. Miss Tony.
Support me in my livelihood.
But Miss Tony, see, this is the thing that I've always had a problem when the people say this is not my livelihood.
I do too.
Regardless if this is not your livelihood, if this is not your livelihood, quit playing in hours then. Stay at your job. Stay at your 9 to 5.
But it's not yours. Y'all need to stop that shit too.
Okay, bye, Miss Tony. Bye, Miss Tony.
Next week, because I don't like that one. You just say you don't like playing in the livelihood. Let me explain something to you.
Explain.
All of us girls that walk across that stage, we've sometime or another had a wing-wing, or still got it, or whatever the case may be. I'm as much as anybody else.
baby. Hold on now.
Where this going, Miss Tony?
I'm just telling the truth. So it's the community. It's the community. It's not that I belong in a different community. It's not that somebody else belong in a different community. Whatever I did in life to excel myself for other reasons, we still are part of the community. That's why I never left. Let me explain something to you. How I look, I can leave all y'all alone and never have to do a day of my life. But I have never done that. I have went to the pageants from day one up until now.
I got you.
I have supported from day one up until now. So I've never forgot where I came from. So y'all should appreciate that.
Oh, Miss Tony.
We love you, Miss Tony.
Miss Tony.
We love you.
Miss Tony, we're not finna keep stroking your ego. Bye, Miss Tony.
Tanisha, you ain't gonna let me. I'm through. Go ahead.
Bye, Miss Tony. Get out of here. I love me some Tony, baby. Look, guys, we're gonna actually wrap this one up. Hey, y'all, we can actually I'll hit y'all up so we can talk because it seems like we're gonna have to have this conversation again prior to.
Oh yeah.
I really want the people. This is sick. Now I don't even know who this is. What year is this? Oh, somebody asked earlier.
This is year Ebony Sherry and Roman. You know, definitely Roman Black one.
What was you trying to say?
I'm just saying. I'm just mimicking what Tony said.
Now she's trying to throw me under the bus.
Somebody asked earlier.
Well, it has been great, and I appreciate y'all having me. I am going to say goodbye.
Bye, Diamond. I should call you shortly, baby.
Okay, with you, Diamond.
See you later, Auntie. Love you.
All right, love you all, love you all, love you all.
Listen before y'all leave. Somebody asked earlier. I was playing the 20th year. They wanted to know how could they obtain that video. Is that D West still? I don't know.
So you have to contact Click at Bowles for that.
The who? What year?
The 20th year. The year Yasmin and Darion gave it up.
Oh, okay.
No, that was
I think that was D West.
Okay. So whomever asked that question, how do you get in touch with D West? He's on
Facebook.
On Facebook.
He's on Facebook. So
Yeah.
I don't know what else. I don't know how he does his DVDs. I'm sorry. So I was trying to get y'all to do. You just contact D West.
But he has the table at the pageant too.
Oh, okay. So, well, he may not. Well, if you come to the pageant, he has a table at the pageant. But I'm sure if you reach out to him, somebody said Click did the 20th year. Okay.
Maybe.
Not sure. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Everybody that called in, I really appreciate it. Yesha, I'm gonna have you on here, hopefully with your with your court.
And King.
Yeah. No. You let me know when. When you let me know, we'll bring them on. And Roman, thank you. I appreciate you coming on. I really, really do. I really, really do. I hope that Archie and Naisha and Ron.
Now you really, really do. Now you really.
No. I'm just saying because keep in mind, Tyra. Look, Tyra. The one thing about Tyra always come on with me, and I'm grateful for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like Roman and Antoine are the first guys that really had the balls to come on with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to salute them. Them rulers, they're not scared. Fonzie, and who else was in the room that didn't come on? I'm gonna read y'all.
It was Ron. It was Mario Young.
Oh, Mario was there?
Yeah, he was on here.
Oh, okay.
It was a bunch of them.
So Ron was on here. What Ron?
Jasmine Bonet was watching.
Well, yeah, everybody's getting ready for the presentation.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting ready for the presentation. Y'all gonna break the presentation. I'm gonna be in the lobby. Miss Tony said they ain't gonna let me in the lobby. Wherever I'm gonna be at.
I'm only gonna be in the lobby with you.
Right. Ain't that right, Miss Tony?
I might be out there too now.
You and Antoine.
Because Tony already said.
Hey, Tyra, you might be because you know you failed your reign anyway.
I know that's right. Look, I was about to say that. I was about to just told you I said I was terrible, so I might be out of the bag too. Give me a couple.
Hey guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Join us here Monday at 6:30. I tried to wait to 7, trying to see if everybody was going to call in. They didn't call in, so join me at 6:30. Always do, and thank you too, Tony. Bye guys. We'll talk to you
Good night.
Monday.
See y'all in a week and a half.
Oh, Miss Tony.